fucked up. I'm gonna make this real quick. Hey, real quick, man. Hey, I just seen the Karmelo Anthony video. It's mighty funny they dropped it on Juneteenth, but we ain't even gonna get it. Excuse me, we're not even gonna get into all that. Clearly he was being attacked. Whether it was 1 or 4 people, he clearly was being attacked. We're not gonna ask silly questions on why he had a knife, and wasn't like it was a gun or a machete. You know, he probably had it for various reasons. There's various reasons why people carry knives, not just to do harm to people, which I'm quite sure he wasn't looking to do. Whoever invited him to that tent and didn't have his back, you ain't shit, and you need to be studied. It's just an unfortunate situation. There's not much I can say because he already been, he been charged, he been convicted to 35 years, which we know is ridiculous. We know good and goddamn well he should only got like manslaughter, no more than about 7 years, if that. Honestly, in a self-defense, stand your ground state. But we gonna keep our prayers up and keep putting the work in. But let's change gears. Let's switch gears. We got a 1-year-old baby out of Mississippi that was unalived by a race soldier, a police officer. And all he got was put on leave after unaliving a 1-year-old baby, allegedly over stolen diapers, which later on came out nothing was stolen. So this fool just pulls up and just unleash into this vehicle and unalived this cute baby. I hate having to say, because there ain't no cute way to say none of this stuff we're saying. It is what it is, but it, we gotta, whatever. But that should be the main topic right now, along with a host of other things that us as just everyday people have to deal with them closing in on our everyday freedoms and rights. It's a lot going on. Shout out to Haas, shout out to New Breed, shout out to Michi X, shout out to Tariq Nasheed, shout out Dr. Umar, all my favorites out there who be speaking up on these type of topics unapologetic. It's just so sad how Karmelo acted out in self-defense when you have this race soldier who just unalived this baby for nothing at this point, because it wasn't for what they said, and even if it was it warranted in unaliving a 1-year-old? Was he a threat? Did he come up as a thug to you? We had a similar situation not too long ago, if people remember, back it up in Ohio. I think it was a Walmart. They said allegedly she stole some liquor or something and she was trying to run over the officers. Clearly that wasn't true. The same thing, almost identical, in Mississippi, claiming that she was trying to run some, they claiming that the lady was trying to run them over, which we seen the video. She clearly was driving away. People react different when they're in a frantic state, or they in a nervous or even scared for their life state. Everybody not just gonna stop and put their hands up. Some people gonna run, some people gonna do this or do that. So people react differently in different situations, especially in a frantic situation. So, she probably was thinking about her 1-year-old baby. They got these guns drawn. We know how they get to unleashing, and she didn't want that to happen with her.
Vehicle has been idling.
But unfortunately, it happened. And her 1-year-old baby is not gone. And one more thing, if you black and are a statistic, meaning your parents was on drugs, your parents is in jail, you was in jail, you might have ended up on drugs, school to prison pipeline, being redlined, being gentrified, all types of things that black folks go through just in everyday life, being discriminated against, prejudice against, dealing with racism and things like that. You got every right to speak up for and on your people. Especially if you're not doing direct or intentional harm to your people. Don't let nobody game you into thinking, oh, you got to be doing something for the people to be speaking up on them. Everybody not able to do, but everybody see what's going on. on. And if all you got is your voice, then use it. Because a lot of people don't even be doing that. So don't let these people bait you into thinking that you need to be doing something for the people. Because you using your voice up against the injustice is enough for you to speak up on your people. You did something that a lot of people won't even do. They act like they don't see what's going on. They act like they living in a perfect world or something. Like this how this shit supposed to be. Nonsense. But I ain't gonna go too far into that. But it is what it is. And if you want to ask me what I done, go do your research. Go do your homework. I ain't even finna run it down because it's not something to be ran down if it's truly for the people. Am I doing this for the people or for my ego? And it's never for my ego. It's always for the people. And it may not be the biggest things. The small things that count. I can run down my resume, what I done or what I attempted to get done for my people, but that'd be nonsense. And if you know, you know. But at the end of the day, the beginning of it or the middle of it, it is what it is. I am a statistic that's black in America. I got every right to speak on whatever I want to speak on, especially when it comes to my people. And I'm not causing intentional harm to them. Period. Let's keep our heads up out here. We see it's getting crazy. Let's keep our heads up and stay with the like-minded, and we gonna go from there. Alright?